Hi Leo, thanks for watching. Right, 3-card tarot for Leo for the new moon on Saturday the 4th of May 2019. 3 cards for Leo please for Saturday the 4th of May, the new moon of May 2019. 3 cards please for the sign of Leo. Okay, here we go. Brilliant. Okay, let's put those down then. Right, first one out, it's a celebration. What kind of celebration, I wonder? Fluid energy, guys. These things all depend on what you make of them, really. The most important interpretation is yours. That's what I would say, because that's what I always say. 4 of Wands, very stable kind of a card there. Looks like everything's kind of in balance, I say, because the house in the background is a house of cards. Looks pretty solid though, it's got a nice roof on it, all looking good. The main thing here is there's a celebration going on, and it almost doesn't matter what the celebration is, it's the celebration itself that matters. Alice here is imagining that her cats can actually play chess with her, which obviously they later show her that they can't. But you know, it doesn't matter, it's not a thing about winning, losing, it's a celebration. It could be honouring someone. Some people would even say that a wedding is indicated here. Maybe not, but certainly a celebration, and certainly something around matters of love as well. I feel that very strongly. So that is the 4 of Wands for you, Leo, and hopefully you're going to enjoy that, because it is actually an opportunity to put on a bit of a party for you, or to get involved in someone else putting a party on. Well, you never know which way that's going to go, but it's it's a gathering together of people. That's the bottom line. What everyone makes of each other, and whether it's so cold they can't breathe, is another matter. They'll be able to breathe, I'm joking. And it's all happening amidst those 4 Wands there, with all that earth energy coming up, all that magical energy coming into being. So if you're someone, if you're one of the Leo people who doesn't like a lot of attention, doesn't like a lot of people around you, which is quite a lot of Leos actually, well, just grin and bear it, because this is going to be good. This is going to allow you to be yourselves, Leo. That's the truth. We've got pink clouds here as well, and they're pretty well moving in a straight line, these pink clouds. So that's all looking very good, very sort of higher heart chakra, very energetic and very positive. Okay, so the next card we have of these 3 is the 5 of Cups. There it goes. Now this card has a lot to do with mourning, and I don't mean morning and afternoon. I mean mourning as opposed to grief, basically. Grief is a thing that cuts like a knife and kind of can go on for a very long time, but eventually is something that will pass. Mourning is more about kind of getting familiar with the situation as it is. There may have been some loss around you, Leo. There's a sense of that here in this card, certainly. But this is almost the heart of the matter, really, because it's the middle card of the spread. So we're actually looking at something going quite a long way back here. And there is actually a lot of potential for good to happen. We've got the 2 full cups here, which Alice has forgotten about as she's trying to get up to get these 3. These 3 do matter, but it's a time-consuming process, and it's a matter of taking as long as it takes, Leo, okay? We've got these very sort of purpley pink curtains here, so I'm giving that as, you know, it's kind of a high energy, really. It's a darkish card, this, but it is a high energy in terms of what it portends, because what this means is the only way is up, really, Leo, okay? And that really is at the heart of things. Okay, so there's 2. Let's get on to the 3rd card for Leo for the new moon, Saturday, May the 4th, 2019, and it is the 2 of Swords. And this is actually a decision to make. It's thinking, I'm feeling it, very intense thinking actually, in 2 different directions. And in the Alice story, this is a good one, you can go into the Cheshire Cat, the grinning Cheshire Cat, who is inspired by a lion in the museum in Sunderland, where I grew up, and I have seen that lion, I really have. The grinning Cheshire Cat tells us you can go in one of 2 directions. One way is the Mad Hatter, one way is the Mad March Hare. Doesn't matter, she can go to see either one of them, they're both mad. Okay, so if there's a victory there, it's a Pyrrhic victory, Leo. That is a very definite possibility. But more than likely, there's a decision to make. This isn't a kind of final ending of things. This is just taking us up towards full moon. So we're coming up to a kind of a climax there, and we are looking at making a decision. And this decision is going to play into kind of how happy you are in your life now, how happy you would then be if you moved forward. It's really important to know how you feel about that. But that is the end of the 3-card spread there. So that actually does mean that we've got other things to happen along the way. Not least mourning, which, although that sounds a terribly sad thing, and it's actually rather a dark card as well, isn't it? I mean, really quite dark colours there. There is a vast amount of spiritual light, this blue light here, because there is a vast amount of potential. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't work itself out straight away. It takes us to this 2 of Swords and more to think about, yet more to think about, and very little coming in the way of answers as well. Right, now just before we move on, and we'll do another card or two as significators and get some more clarity on that for Leo, for the new moon on Saturday, May the 4th, 2019. Just about remembered that there. But first, right, I'm really asking people to subscribe at the moment. Super important for me and the channel, and hopefully it will allow me to do a lot more for you if I reach 1,000 subscribers, because then I can go back to doing the live psychic readings, because I'm a spiritualist medium. That's kind of what my guide and I do best, really. Actually doing those live on YouTube, which was going really nicely, but unfortunately my internet connections just got worse and worse ever since then. I'm having some success with Facebook though, and it's definitely getting better, so maybe even join the Twig Brother Facebook page. There's a thought. But guys, please subscribe, help me get up to 1,000 subscribers. By the time you're seeing this video, this wand will be in the post. I haven't actually sent it off yet, because I record these in advance and I haven't done the draw yet, because it's not really the end of April yet in my time here today. But this wand is going to be on its way to a subscriber, and the May giveaway at the end of May is going to be this rather lovely 18-inch Sodalite chip necklace, and we've got some glass beads on there as well. They are glass and not kind of acrylic or anything. Some Tibetan silver bling to just uplift it a bit there, and a lobster clasp. So it's one of these where you reach around the back, you know, or even get someone to reach around the back for you. That is to be won by a lucky subscriber at the end of May. So get subscribing, guys. Please help me get up to 1,000 subscribers. It's going to make all the difference. Now, what I usually do at this point is pull an oracle card as a significator, but my guide is telling me shuffle again and ask for another tarot card from the Wonderland in... I was going to say the Wonderland in Tarot deck, because that's what's printed on my book, but the Tarot in Wonderland deck. Everything's a bit back to front in Tarot in Wonderland. Okay, and here is the card, and it's the Queen of Swords. Right, now the Queen of Swords requires us to really get our act together. Not necessarily immediately, but fairly quickly. There's a sense of urgency about this, and it's drawing together all the inspiration and all the wisdom and all your kind of gifts that you've got about you, and all your resources, because it's time to be resourceful. So that really plays into all this, okay? This looks like a big party. It looks like great fun, but no doubt there's going to be people around when this happens who will be able to have some influence over helping you forward. Yeah, and the Queen of Swords is a great gatherer of souls in that respect. But she does come with a sword and jumps out of my hand. She does come with a sword and kind of cut through things, so it could be tricky, but this is looking a very positive party. It's really the 5 of Cups and the 2 of Swords together there, both of those things, because there's the mourning, there's the only way is up, and then there's once you get up, which way do you go? A difficult one, a really difficult one, but much easier to make that decision, friends, if you've got the Queen of Swords energy thing going on there. It's not a totally clear blue sky. It's very blue, it's very beautiful, but it's thick. You know, it's kind of everything around the Queen of Swords there is saying, you know, gather around you what is yours, and the things you use, your skills, everything like that. Bring those to bear on the situation, because it is time to go forward. Okay, now then, let's do a Kyle Gray Keepers of the Light Oracle card. Okay, and I'm asking for more clarity, please, for Leo, for the new moon on May the 4th, 2019. More clarity for Leo, please. New moon on May the 4th, 2019. Just one card, please, for more clarity for the sign of Leo for the new moon on the 4th of May 2019. And it's White Eagle Ancestor Spirit. Now, this is interesting because I go through these starting with Aries till I get to Pisces and kind of upload them all at once. So I'm kind of coming along a road here, and we've had this feeling of ancestral people behind us, backing us up from the spirit world quite a lot. I think in just about every sign so far in one way or another. So that is clearly a thing. And you know, it's new moon, it's a time of new beginnings. That is when they're going to be really kind of, well, it's one of the many times that they're going to be close to us. Okay, so White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit, connect to your lineage, Leo. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So there we go. That actually draws all these cards together, because we've got the coming together, the party, which has a great sense of family coming together about it. Bit of a house of cards, but that sense. We've also got, if we talk about a family wound or a difficult pattern, something like that, here we have people mourning, and when that happens, you get people mourn. Some people in the family mourn, some people don't care about it anymore, but the only way is up, and you know, blood is thicker than water. These things sort themselves out. And the Two of Swords, which way to go? Well, my friends, your ancestor spirits will lift you. Look at all the feathers here. Think of that. This is how many ancestors you've got. There's millions of ancestors, goodness me. How many lives have we had? How many past lives have we had? And how many ancestors have we got around us from that? Impossible to say. But one thing I'm absolutely sure of, Leo, is there's loads and loads and loads of them. And they're around you because they're around all of us. And it looks like a month really where things are going to be, there's going to be a lot of contemplation. This reading goes really up to the full moon, which is sort of mid-May, because it's around the new moon, and the influence of that lasts until the full moon. So the Five of Cups is the one I'm looking at more than anything, Leo. This is the heart of the matter. This is a sense of, perhaps a sense of grief in a way, but much more about kind of trying to get to grips with the practicalities of what you're left with after whatever has happened. But there's going to be good family energy around here, so there is support there for you. There's also going to be a little bit of confusion along the way, and a fair bit of confusion as we come up to the full moon, but then the full moon energy is bound to bring its own answers, surely. That's always the way it goes. Well, friends, thank you very much for watching. I'll be along soon with yet more videos. I really appreciate everyone who's viewing these, and all the people who've subscribed so far. Thanks, guys, because the subscriptions have gone right up. But, you know, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It really makes a massive difference. And then hopefully we can meet up for real live, and I can give you a psychic reading and everything like that. Check out the Twig Brother Facebook page, do, my friends. I'd like to say, leave me a comment, we'll share the journey. Do leave me a comment, please, because I like to see them. But there's something wrong. I can't get access to people's comments at the moment. Some comments that I can see are like over a week old. Something wrong in the system there, who knows. Anyway, that's my problem, not yours. Leave me a comment, we'll share the journey. Twig Brother on Facebook, hopefully Twig Brother Psychic live on YouTube very soon. Who knows? The gods, that's Sue. Peace, see you again soon, bye.